My name is Sam Ashton. I'm a VP of Tax Technology for Ceridian. And Ceridian is an outsourcer of payroll, really a service for any service from hire to retire. And I'm in one business component of Ceridian, which is tax services. And we provide tax filing services, we provide premium payment service, W-2 printing, wage disbursement, and wage garnishment administration. I presented today, and the main topic that I had was the three C's: complexity, change, and compliance. And the interesting part about the real whole crux of the presentation was around how Pervasive and the tools and offerings that it has helped me, leading technology, the ability to be able to handle those three C's. We went through Ceridian and looked at different areas and what tools they were using, and it turned out our small business area was using Pervasive. And they're using the data integrator portion, and the tool actually for them worked out great. It was easy to install. They built a really slick little application around it that helps them extract data for their 401k and benefits business and sharing information, and it worked out really well. So we saw a demo of it. We talked with the developers who implemented it, and that really helped in our decision to also look at Pervasive for our tool. And we did a proof of concept test based on our situation, and Pervasive came out on top from the whole adaptability, scalability, and the ability for easy to use type of tool. But the biggest thing that won us over in our evaluation of all the tools was the ability to take the integration services engine and the component of that and being able to put on the client as a very small footprint, as opposed to a big intrusive types of tools like some of the other ones we looked at. We have multiple vendors that build the solution for us with our clients. So if we take just tax filing by itself as one service, we have multiple vendors that support different payroll engines for us with our clients. And so the challenge was, how can I consolidate all of that into one solution? Because right now the vendor owned the solution, they supported it, it was in their technology. We relied heavily on them during changes and implementations. And so when the whole essence of our new solution is being able to take all of that development in-house. So we've built an integration or an interface team inside of Ceridian Tax Services. Using the Pervasive tool, we will build the solution, thus by eliminating the need for the third-party vendors. And then the second big component of that is we went and did a search for a vendor who could give us functional and technical expertise in all the payroll engines. As you can imagine, being Ceridian, it'd be pretty hard to go out and buy an SAP payroll license and install it on our site and work with it, being competitors. So the two main components of our solution going forward are the one vendor who does the payroll technical expertise and the Pervasive tool to help us build our maps for the individual payroll engines. If I were to go back in the old world and go to a third-party vendor and say, hey, build me this interface, it would have taken a long time, probably months if not a year to get something. Well, with the new tool, we were able to take that engine and actually have our tax filing service and ran a few test files in a very short period of time. Very short, I mean within weeks. The target is always the same. Our back office XML format is always the target. So we've instantly got half the project done as soon as we move on to a new payroll engine. So it's night and day compared to what it used to be. The best aspects of Pervasive's tools, I think it probably comes in two aspects. One is not only the adaptability of it, the tool itself, the portability of it, the scalability of it, the ease of use, all of those right away caught my attention. But I think what the other part of it that gets brought to the table, and this week or today and yesterday are evident of that, is the direction that Pervasive is taking with their tool sets. The talk about the integration data clouds and the ability to be able to use those types of concepts. Very eye-opening, very, very enlightening in the sense that other areas other vendors talk about doing that, but to be able to see that they have working cases, they have clients actually using it, is really reassuring to me that we went the right way and chose the right tool, because that is going to be our evolutionary path. Eventually we will get to a data cloud type of environment. In a word, the Metamorphosis Conference has been enlightening. I've been in technology my whole life, integrated a lot of things, a lot of applications, and just to hear that, I think we have the same data integration problems. All the companies have the same thing, trying to get the two systems to talk or two areas to talk. But what's made it really complex is the advent now of the internet and the clients that want to use it a certain way. It's just not the same anymore to develop certain types of applications. They want to be able to do it fast, they want to be able to do it secure, they want to be able to have minimal involvement themselves. And so what I've learned in the last basically 12, almost 24 hours is some really exciting concept that Pervasive's talking about around data clouds, the data rush, and then how companies are using them. And already I wrote some emails to my boss and my product manager, who is my peer, to talk about, hey, here's some opportunities that we can probably put in going forward as we grow into this tool. So yeah, it's been very enlightening and well worth the time.